Educated and Broke
is a weekly entertainment podcast
where we mix hip hop,
headlines, and all things ATL
into the success of Black millennials
in the Black culture.
Oh, take over. Ron is in the building. I'm in the. I've said his name because he's back.
My dog
Our
back.
super producer, she's holding it down because where the hell is Randy?
We don't damn know.
Being bougie.
She's being a superstar.
Well, she got a new job. She's in the. That's what we saw in the PowerPoint. She's in the film industry now.
Yesterday.
You said what?
She was here yesterday, but then rescheduled.
Right.
And now
She ain't here.
And it was her idea.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard. I would have been out yesterday. It would have been news and stuff. So we came at it, did a new day, and now she not here.
Like she didn't know that she was gonna have to do what she had to do today.
All right.
Supposedly she didn't, because
She knew. She knew.
And where the damn baby at? The baby ain't here either.
That's your responsibility. Where she at?
She's also having family time.
She said she was taking a little vacay.
I can respect that.
I'm
gonna take just the fellas and Zay from the damn Bay.
Hey, gang.
Q, where the hell you been? Q been traveling and everything.
I just went up to Jamaica for a little while.
Did you bring Ron back a bottle?
Yeah, Q got a bottle I need to holler at.
You know, Ron got to have his bottle.
You know, I come through with a cigar, man. We can do this thing right.
Man, listen, I brought back so much alcohol, dude. I just show you out a picture. I got three of those. I got 3 bottles of overproof. And some.
Well, I'm about to swing by your house. I need to pick up one of them bottles, cuz.
Appleton is good. I love Appleton rum.
I don't even drink like that. I ain't gonna finish it.
I'll be over there in a little bit.
Just give him a bottle for your birthday, and y'all bring it on the 4th. Just bring it on the 4th. And 4th is the day that Black people just off work. That's all that means.
I'm off work that day too.
That's what I'm saying. Black people off work.
Well, the 4th is my birthday on a Sunday?
Yes.
Yeah, the day that the Lord has made. That's what the church people say.
This is. Speaking of the day that the church has made, I give an amen to the Black people walk their black ass out of work, all 33 of them, and a full ass manager, slavery ass meal, and didn't ask any of them if it was a good idea to serve watermelon and fried chicken for Juneteenth.
Why is that always the go-to meal? Who the fuck orders that shit?
They really think all Black people like watermelon and chicken.
But the thing is, everybody eats that. So, but if
I don't like watermelon.
Me neither.
I know Black folk that don't like watermelon,
right.
And my granddaddy did not eat fried chicken at all.
And Chick-fil-A and Zaxby fix that, because white folk eat Chick-fil-A and Zaxby all day. It's fried chicken. So we all eat fried chicken, motherfucker.
Exactly. I don't understand how in 2021 we still have to have this conversation. Like, how do y'all try Black menu for Black people? I'd ask the Black people. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me at all. It's like wearing blackface. Like, you're an idiot. At this point, y'all all just fool. I'm convinced.
Yeah.
When Black people make a meal and white people around, we don't make mayonnaise sandwiches.
I know we feed them, and let me tell you something. Anytime a Black person pull out a barbecue and white folks start coming around, they want some good barbecue.
Yeah, because they came
in the food and everything. We don't treat them like the way they cook.
I don't know. I was super. I don't know. I think it was intentionally done. I'm not giving nobody no pat. I did.
And what company was this?
IKEA.
Oh, see, them desks over there cheap anyway.
They ought to be a damn shame.
I can't believe it. Well, I mean, you know what? He said can't believe it, can't believe that. But yeah, whatever. It is what it is, though. So how many of them walked out?
33.
33 employees. Good job.
Either walked out or called off work that day.
They should have had the day off anyway.
Should have. I agree.
Didn't they pass the
Chicken,
bill for
watermelon.
to make Juneteenth a national holiday when that's not what we was even asking for?
I think it's
keep
pretty,
saying they keep giving us shit we ain't asked for.
and that's what I asked for, Juneteenth. I don't that. Listen, we're asking for so much more, and y'all refusing. The Asians, hell, they didn't ask for to be protected. And look, they got it. We asked for. That's what we want. Send me the
that lady Opal, the civil rights lady. She wanted Juneteenth.
kudos to her in that, but that doesn't do anything.
That don't stop my brothers from getting killed in the street.
Everybody getting off. It ain't like only black people getting this federal holiday off.
We know.
No, it's not. So it's whack. Super whack.
Hey, listen, we still got a show for you when we come back. No Melanin news, because right now the biggest news in the country, man. Continue prayers in Miami with that condominium that collapsed Thursday morning. As we go into the weekend, y'all, of course, y'all will get this show on Friday, June 25th. They're still searching. Well, it is still like over 90 people missing as of now.
Yeah.
So as of Thursday, still over 90 people missing. Of course, I believe they have one accounted that did transition, that was dead. So continue prayers in Miami. When we come back, now usually is did you know, but you know we're doing it different. Randy not here, so she can't tell us what to do. Ron's rundown. He got the latest with some hip hop and some other stuff that's going on. Ron, Anthony McKee, he got a new job or something.
You're gonna be hosting the
Anthony
ESPY,
Mackie.
bruh.
Oh, okay. Well, we're going to come back and talk about that right here on Black Educated and Broke.
Are you sitting at your desk right now, bored out of your mind, tired of listening to all of these songs in the same old playlist? Well, do me a favor. Go to the Apple Podcast or SoundCloud and listen to Black Educated and Broke.
We're back on Black Educated and Broke. No Melanin news. Like I said, continue prayers for what's going on, of course, in Miami, because right now the biggest stories in Melanin news that I just want to talk about are those sisters who have qualified for the Olympics. Hey, just shout out. Ron, what you got?
Yeah. What's good, fellas? It's good, Zay from the Bay. So yeah, check this out, man. It's time for the rundown. So Mr. Anthony Mackie is set to host the 2021 ESPY Awards July 10th at 8 p.m. Eastern on ABC. So if you don't know who Anthony Mackie is, if you're a Marvel Avengers fan, he's the Falcon, also known as Mr. Sam Wilson. He's in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier on Marvel Studios Disney Plus series, and he's maybe being set up to be the new Black Captain America, brother. So shout out to him. Congratulations. I will definitely be watching the ESPYs. Shout out and RIP to Nipsey Hussle, who will receive his 2022 star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So proud of that brother, man. Too bad that he's no longer with us. The OG DMX, Def Jam covered his funeral at the sum of $35K. Shout out to them. And DMX will be honored by Swiss Beats, Busta Rhymes, Method Man, Griselda, 2021 BET Awards, which will air live on BET Sunday, June 27th at 8 p.m., hosted by the beautiful Mr. Roger P. Henson. So, fellas, we all been watching the NBA playoffs.
Oh, question real quick. They gonna be live? I mean, not live. They're gonna have an audience. They're gonna have people there. Or is it still virtual?
I think it's live. From what I'm saying,
I know it's live. Are they gonna have the audience? The people gonna be there?
I think people gonna be there.
Oh, okay, that's good.
I don't know how many, but I think people will be there.
You don't need too many there. You know, BET Awards wacky in the way. You just want to see the awards and then the BET Award. Like, let me tell you, I like the Image Awards. I will always say that, but BET Awards have declined over the years because the hosts just get worse and worse and worse. So I only watch it for the the humanitarian, the legend, and the tribute. That's all I watch.
It could
Everybody
be worse.
else, I can listen to their music on the radio. Am I right?
It could be the hip hop awards. Boy, they BET hip hop awards be so trash.
Whoever hit the delay button, whoever's in charge of the button for all the cussing, lose their job every year. I don't care what nobody said. The BET hip hop award.
But we all been watching the playoffs, man. So what y'all think about if the New Orleans Pelicans get a new head coach and they ball next year, but their coach is Master P?
They ball with no matter.
P say he gonna have them boys body, cuz.
He ain't gonna be a coach, cuz.
Oh.
So the New Orleans Pelicans, man, they need a new head coach, and Master P say he want to be the first hip hop coach.
I'm gonna give it to him here.
Man, P
Give
ain't
it to
finna
him.
get that job. You already thinking wrong. You trying to get the first time. You need
Make
to
them
get some
say,
wins, bro. Be the first time they make it to the playoffs.
They're gonna have new Army fatigue jerseys. I'm with it. I don't know what y'all talking about. No limit Pelicans, whatever.
Oh Lord.
Well, you stupid. So Big Daddy Kane, man, he got a documentary coming out on
Okay.
Netflix. It's called Paragraphs I Manifest. It's coming out on Netflix, and it's gonna feature Jay-Z, Eminem, KRS-One, Dougie Fresh, Common, Goods the Animal, and Averb. Kane didn't have an exact release date for when the doc is coming out, but he said it is on the way. So looking forward to see what that brother can put together, man. That's all I got for the rundown. Follow me on Twitter at MRFYPM, baby. Yeah.
Hey, questions. Did they do the 2021 class? Because they recently announced, was that the 2021 or 2022 class they just did for all the folks that's getting the stars on the Walk of Fame?
The only one I saw was Nip. That was the only one I looked at.
Okay, I do know Holly Robinson Pete, but I don't know if she's in his class next year or the class this year. But definitely Nipsey and Holly Robinson, man, she been an OG for a long time. So
that lady still fine too, bro.
Still look good, still working, man. So she absolutely deserves it. I don't know if she's going to be in his class or this class, but you know, anybody black, they deserve it. Listen, when we come back, it's back. I don't know if he got 10, but the 10th spot, we have not heard it, and I don't know how long, and it's back right here on Black, Educated, and Broke. Black Educated and Broke is a weekly entertainment podcast where we mix hip-hop headlines and all things ATL into the success of Black millennials in Black culture. And back on Black Educated and Broke, I already introduced it. Listen, the fellas, we holding it down. No Randy, the baby not here, and we get along with Zay. Ain't no back and forth. It ain't. Zay just kicking it with the bruh. You know we love you, Zay. That's why I called you the super producer. We were so glad to get a producer because you can't be the boss and then be telling us what to do and then be producing and it was just too much.
It's so good to have a show without attitude.
You know what I'm saying? Just chilling, going through the time, everything for the listeners, for the fans. It's time for the 10th spot. Take over.
Yo,
I did that segue. Y'all said I did that. That was good. That Randy can't do that.
I did want to touch on things because there's been some BS going on in the media. But let me start off with the T-Pain and Usher thing. Because I see folks slandering T-Pain, thing, and then to me personally, I don't have a problem with T-Pain without auto-tune. I think the brother can sing. But for Usher to tell that man that he effed up music when he came with the auto-tune, that's kind of harsh.
Oh, Usher said it directly to him, or he said auto-tune messed it up?
No, he said it directly to T-Pain on a flight.
Oh, Usher bold
as hell. He had the flight come over, flight attendant like, yo, Teddy Payne, Usher Raymond, he want to have a word with you. All right, cool. You know, that's my man. We friends. Usher told him, you effed up music, bro, with that. And my man said he was depressed for a legit 4 years. That's a long time to battle depression for anything. But for people to make it, because you know, Hov came out with that song, Death to Auto-Tune. Like, he got a lot of flack for auto-tune when he came out, but he wasn't even the first to use it. In fact, Usher even used it after that. So I don't understand why he has a problem with it and he doing pop music, oh my gosh, and he used auto-tune. Like, sometimes we are our own worst enemies when it comes to being successful. They'll tear one another down. Like, if you don't like it, just don't like it. You don't need to mention it or
keep the unnecessary. Sometimes just keep that in.
How he makes his money. And I thought he did pretty good. I thought he was only going to be around for the first couple singles, but I was wrong. T-Pain killed it. He's one of the best writers that we've seen in our lifetime. He ain't like top 10, but got some music out there.
Oh yeah, he got some bangers. I've never heard him sing though. I've never heard him sing without the auto-tune. People say he can't sing.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Good church tenor.
Moving on quickly. J. Cole announced he's going on tour. Now, you know, like I know that you know, I'm a huge J. Cole fan. Tickets gonna sell on the 25th. I just came back from vacation. I think all my credit cards are maxed. I'm not sure. Either way, I'm gonna buy those tickets. I don't even know if I'm gonna be off work, but I'll figure it out. I gotta see Cole. I've only made one of his tours, and that was the his first tour, which was what was the name of his first Sideline Story? That's the only one I've missed. I've seen J. Cole in 3 states, so I can't miss this one. I'm excited for that. Pre-sale went on sale a couple days ago for Spotify. I didn't get that. It's pretty whack. I figured I would get it through Tidal since, you know, he's under Hove and he did the whole Dreamville on there, but I didn't. And I'm a little upset. What the girls say, me and my homegirls, what they say, Zay? Well, like that. That's upset me and my homegirl.
Something like that. I don't even know the lyrics.
That's not the lyric. That's oh, never mind. Don't worry about it. All right, moving on. Once again, Smile Direct Club. All right, I gotta mention this because I don't have braces, but we see the commercials, right? And they are under a class action lawsuit right now, where people have bought into the system of getting the mold to do like the Invisalign kind of thing instead of going for the full metal braces and actually going through an orthodontist. And Smile Direct is messing their teeth up. Like they're complaining that their teeth are being pulled too far, creating gaps. Some people's teeth are cracking and falling out and breaking off. There's a whole, like I said, lawsuit against them. So when I read this, I immediately went on YouTube to see if there are any other claims. And if you just type it, talking about the issues that they've had with them, from the people that make you pay, they won't give you a refund, they jack your teeth up, and then they expect you to actually give veneers after you do it. All right, so if you hop on YouTube, you'll be able to see all the complaints of people talking about it. One shorty, she had like a little gap, and she wanted to just close it up, and it created a gap in another place. If you want to do anything with your teeth, go to the professionals. Like, that ain't nothing to play with. And it's $1,800. You're going to spend less, but you're going to spend more because you're going to. And then I also want to give a shout out to Nick Cannon for working on repopulating the earth, getting all the this and everybody else.
Ever.
Like,
Who he got pregnant now?
I don't know all these women, bro. Every week it's a new one.
Right.
Every week. But he was on Howard Stern. He explained why, it's going how it's going. So he has a condition where he gets blood clot. And he had 2 in his lungs and 1 in his heart. And the doctor didn't know how he was still alive. And he's had like 5 blood transfusions. So he's doing that to keep his legacy alive. And Nick Cannon's got enough money to take care of all these people. So, I mean, honestly, I don't see the problem with it. People are upset about it, but if that's what he wants to do,
that ain't their business. That ain't their business.
To where like the mother and the father is in the home, but you can be successful and not have that dynamic. So, to each his own. I'm not for that. I prefer to have all y'all in the same house with me. If I could smash all y'all at the same time, and then all the kids, then why not? If that works out, you know, black women be a little more open to that. I'm gonna throw that.
You know what?
That man got plenty of money. He ain't got no baby mama drama. Let that man do what he want to do.
Let him do what he wants to do. And then I'm gonna wrap it up. I was gonna talk about Frank Clark because he's a Chiefs player and he got caught with a Uzi, but I thought he got caught with the Uzi in Kansas City. So I was like, okay, it makes sense. You riding around in a Lambo truck, you better have that thing on you. But he was in California. So now I see why he caught the case. Because they got a 10-round maximum out there. Pretty sure that Uzi didn't have more than 10 rounds. But let's talk about Mike's boy. Mike, your boy.
What we talking about?
Mr. Sean King.
WEB the fraud.
Oh.
Albino Sharpton.
Malcolm X.
Snow J. Simpson.
Martin Luther King.
Crooker T. Washington.
Oh my gosh. This
Stevie
man,
Wonder Bread. Like,
man,
they set him up all the time.
Again, here it is again. Defrauding people out of their money. See, this is the problem with the black community. And we talked about it with the Black Lives Matter movement.
Mm-hmm.
Misappropriating funds. All right. And I get it. You know, like the lady down in Jacksonville or Tampa. She was the first black woman to own a BP. Didn't come to find out this week that she was involved in drugs. I know y'all saw where the black lady had got the gas station. She owns other things. It was a big story like last year around this time. Well, she's caught up in a Fed case now. Like, we don't have it. We didn't grow up having it. So we kind of do whatever we need to do to get it. No different from the other people. They do little fraudulent things to get money and to keep money, like tax evasion or writing things off on their taxes, Jeff Bezos, and paying your people little to nothing. But
$750 in taxes, Donald Trump.
Right. But they get away with it. And she may have been okay, but she decided to go on the news and talk about it like, listen, let that go. But getting back to Sean King, he's caught up in a case, not even a case, but people found out that he was misappropriating funds, man. And I think that's sad. And I ain't saying to send the man to jail, because if you need the bread that bad that you're gonna risk your livelihood, then fuck it, send his ass to jail. What am I talking about?
Where's he getting money from?
But that's my question. Has he been proven guilty?
He has not. He ain't even been charged, none of that. It's just speculation, I guess. It's alleged.
The haters.
It's a group, GoFundMe, and he been skimming the money off the GoFundMe, man.
That's what they say. That's what they say.
Mike, you was a huge advocate for that, man.
I still follow Sean King. Sean King, just like so many. I mean, they attack your frat brother. They attack Ben Crump. But like I tell people, I said, well, give me another attorney who got these connections and can get there. All Ben Crump got to do is text Tyler Perry and say, hey, I need the jet. He sent him the jet. I'm gonna go pick up Reverend Al, and we there. Nobody does it. Same thing with Sean King. Sean King is providing the information that we need. Now, if he taking money, I'm with you too. If he taking money and he is charged for it, or somebody sue him and he guilty, then it is what it is. But at this point in time, only thing I need Sean King for is information. Not a big fan of the progressive roll call and politics and like that. I don't get into all that. I'm pro-black. I'm for black people and wellness and the elevation of black people. Other than that, all I need the man for is information. So if he taking money off the top, he still has a lot of supporters and people of not hierarchy, but people of status who support him. I mean, in the final run of the Tom Joyner Morning Show, Tom Joyner gave him a job. Came on twice a week with reports. So I mean, I don't know.
I'm not a big proponent of sending black people to jail or getting black people fired. You know, that's my whole. We struggle enough. Well, we shouldn't have to deal with that as well. But I do appreciate when he brings things to light. Just let it be the truth. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like don't mix nothing else in there. Give me the facts. I don't want to be guessing like, okay, is this real? Like I need everything to be laid out specifically. And he does a pretty good job of that. I'll give him that. I will give him that. So one last thing. Y'all ain't on TikTok. Get on TikTok, man. I ain't learned so much on TikTok. We might need a Black Educated and Broke TikTok. Because there's a lot that be going on that I'll be learning. I really get consumed on TikTok. Like I follow pages and then like somebody will talk about something and I go through their stuff and they talking about other things. Boy, I've been learning a whole bunch of things on TikTok.
I love TikTok, and I agree we should get a TikTok.
Okay, well, y'all started and y'all run it, and I'm gonna stay on Twitter.
That's the 10 spot or 9 spot or 8 spot, but that's what today.
Hey, when we come back, we gonna wrap this thing up. Ron, did you just feel the energy today? You feel it?
I can feel it, man. It's such positive energy.
You know, it's just positive and everything just so smooth and everything. When we come back, we gonna wrap this thing up right here, Black, Educated, and Broke.
What you doing? What's popping? You ain't doing nothing. Turn on Black, Educated, and Broke right now.
And we back. Time to wrap this thing up, man. The energy has just been absolutely phenomenal. Listen, I ain't gonna do outstanding, just spectacular, peaceful, the joy, just good communicate. They say men can't communicate. We just did.
Just well.
Without being interrupted.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't finna throw nobody under the bus. Listen to us, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify. We're on a couple of different more platforms, but that's what we want you to listen. Social media platforms, Twitter, BEB Podcast _ATL. Facebook is Black, Educated, and Broke. Instagram is Black, Educated, and Broke. YouTube is Black, Educated, and Broke. Also, blackeducatedandbroke.com, the Mayan Empire blog post there. And Zay and Q, whenever they start the TikTok, they're gonna have a TikTok. I guess we'll be doing Ron, you got to do a TikTok. We got to get with
Mike, you do too.
Only thing I got to do is make sure y'all go to the Green Toad Hemp Farm.
Plug it real quick. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Make sure y'all go to the Green Toad Hemp Farm at the Green Toad Hemp Farm /BEB /BEB 2020.
Right, I'm telling you, the TikTok is. I'll send you some of the pages that I you be like, okay.
Hey, did y'all see the one where the white girls be crying and then they stop?
That's what I was supposed to talk about on TikTok today. I got a time. Listen, you helpless.
That shit dangerous.
That is what I meant to talk about. I thought I sent that to Randy. It must not have. But oh my gosh.
Now what's happening?
So there's this challenge called And Then Stop, the And Then Stop challenge. And what they're doing is these white girls are crying or appear to be crying, and then they stop and they smiling. Like, absolutely ridiculous.
That shit is dangerous. That shit will get you killed.
Yeah, it will. It'll get us killed for sure.
R.I.P. Emmett Till.
And then I have to say she was so over these people, man. We can't get right. And they can't do it.
I'm gonna just stay in the hood. I'm gonna just stay in the hood where everybody look like me.
Yeah, I like that idea, Mike.
I'm gonna just stay in the hood. I'm gonna cook barbecue. I'm gonna encourage everybody to go to work, go get on the bus, do what you gotta do, just elevate. I'm just staying in the hood. As soon as I see somebody light skin come in the hood, it's time to go. everybody in the house, because you see one, that means something about to happen. Go in the house.
You know they come.
Go in the house and lock your doors, get your guns ready. I'm telling you.
Crazy.
Hey man, but listen. Next week, everybody back. Cube was out the country. Happy Father's Day, OG.
Thank you.
Ron, happy Grandfather's Day.
Nigga, shut up.
Y'all know Ron got about 4 grandkids. It's a beautiful thing.
Whatever.
Other than that, man, listen, we coming back. We appreciate y'all always listening to Black Educated and Broke. Short and sweet show, you know, a brother takeover. We said we was gonna have a brother takeover. Zay in the building. Keep it short and sweet, short stacks. Listen, next week we are back. SoundCloud, subscribe. Apple Podcast, subscribe. My folks with the Spotify account, subscribe. We appreciate you. We need you. Green Toe Hemp Farm. That link, blackeducatedandbroke.com. Go get you some good hemp. It's good for the health and it's good for the soul. So usually Randy says it's been your girl Randy, but she not here. So
We miss you, girl.
No,
we didn't say that. It's your boy Mike B.
It's your boy Ron.
And per usual, it's time to cue the takeover. We'll see y'all next week. Full show, for the full cast, and make sure you bring your ass.
Hey, man, grab your phone, grab your mama phone, grab your auntie and your granny phone, and tell them to follow us on Instagram as well as Facebook.
And that's going to be at Black Educated and Broke.
We also on YouTube, y'all. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe.
And follow us on Twitter at BEB Podcast _ATL.
Now, if you forget, I'm about to kick you in the ass.
Ooh, not the A.
All right.
We in the A.